Tough act to follow. So good morning, and what a great morning it is. I was asked a question on the way in, how's your day? My day's been pretty good. It started yesterday, and before I make any other comments, I want to thank the school board again, the governor and the commissioner of education for their incredible show of support yesterday. It is truly uniquely an honor to have elected officials and appointed officials and your school board recognized at Ocean Way Elementary to meet an amazing young man named Antoine and hear how progress monitoring made such a big difference. I'm honored by the leadership that was present yesterday as it shines a spotlight on the tremendous work that's done by our educators and our community as we continue to project and propel this district forward. Many of these educators and school leaders are in the room today, and I want to take the time to thank them. Though I'm up here at the podium, these principals and the educators they represent standing around this room are the real stars of our show. With more than 99% of our schools attaining an A, B, or C grade, Team Duval is celebrating a transformative year of academic achievement marked by unprecedented school improvements across this entire district. As the core of this success creates a very clear message, Duval delivers. I want to say it again. Duval delivers. As the chair so eloquently said, the district earned its A for the first time in its history. More than 99% of our schools are A, B, and C rated, up from 91% a year ago. Last year we had 11 D and 1 F school. This year we have 2 Ds and only 1 F. And no Fs, 0 F schools. So proud of the leadership in Annie R. Morgan. Last year when I came on board, Annie R. Morgan was the lowest performing state in the school, and we knew as a team, recognizing my academic services team in the back, we knew we had to make a change. 2 days before school started, I changed the career and trajectory of one of our executive directors. A principal supervisor was asked to go back, dust off her principal hat, and there was some interesting conversations in those 48 hours. But what we landed on was an opportunity, and now her credibility both on the street and professionally is above and beyond parallel. No one can do and say what Dr. Manabat's done, not only in her past life as a turnaround principal, but this past year to take Annie R. Morgan from the lowest performing school in the state to now a C-graded school. Really deserves the honor and recognition. On top of all these great leaders, our students and families and all of our principals, educators, and staff are the real reason we are here. That fact is no exaggeration. Long Branch, Northwestern Legends, both these schools last year, now Bs. The principals who made it happen are here in this room. Johnny Ford, Andrew Jackson, A schools for the first time. All 4 schools in turnaround, all 4 schools associated with the Bureau of School Improvement in the state, every single one of them out on their own. They're Duval schools this year because of the hard work of those principals, educators, our team. We have no turnaround schools from last year that will be continuing this year, and that is a huge lift and a huge recognition. The list goes on, and I could be here for the next 25 minutes, but you don't want to see me for the next 25 minutes. So I'll say this instead. It's the leadership in this room. It's our staff's commitment, and it's a team that makes this happen. Make no mistake, Duval delivers. We as a district asked, and our schools stepped up. Our school leaders didn't settle. They didn't wait for a change. They drove it. And the results speak for themselves. So even again, if it's me here at the podium, I want to make sure the spotlight shines bright and true on our superheroes. Those are our employees, our principals, our central office team, teachers, maintenance, community partners, facilities, HR, payroll, and so many more. And there's so many more stories within the data. Some of our A schools grew by 20, 30 percentage points in proficiency. Some of our middle schools moved right to the precipice of their new grade, and I know what their goal is going to be going into the next year. We had one school come up 1 point short, and I can guarantee this morning that principal is already hard at work figuring out to win their Super Bowl. This is truly a team effort, and therefore a team result. In fact, this room is just way too small. We need a stadium to fit all of our principals, our teachers, our educators, and their stories from these results. Because of this success I spoke about today, it's a truly a reflection of the entire team. And on August 6th at the VyStar Arena, we'll be bringing all of our educators to the VyStar Arena and celebrating this success with our board, our partners, and an amazing speaker who will talk about the impact of an educator on one individual and how that ripples out and changes a community. Because public schools do two great things. Starting in pre-K all the way through 12th grade, we put out amazing graduates, both college and career ready. And when we do that, they come back. There are lawyers, there are doctors, there are caregivers, there are police officers, there are nurses. And then an amazing thing happens in our community. Our community gets known for an amazing school system. I look forward to the recruiting trip that happens every year when the Jaguars disappear for a couple of weeks and go to London. Because the community that's going to go there this year is going to say, come to Duval, come to Jacksonville. We have an A-rated school system. So any good team, we have great leaders and coaches. So I want to again extend my personal thanks to our school board. It's their vision and their leadership, combined with our efforts, that continue to chart a path that leads us to find great school success. Thank you to the school board for your support and for continuing to push us towards our future. For my part, I'll continue to challenge our principals as I did last year to focus on a plan A. Don't create a plan B, create plan A. Student achievement, student safety, and work that plan until it works. We will also remain focused on this: leadership. Leadership drives culture, culture drives behavior, and behavior drives result. It may seem like a hard act to follow, but we are not finished. While today is a moment to honor the achievements of our schools, it is also a challenge. To our educators, parents, and students, this is what's possible when we believe in what we're doing, when you support us, and we do the work together. We said we would, and we did. But this is just the beginning. The true credit belongs to the students, to our families who supported them, to the teachers who pushed, all the leaders who never gave up, and the staff that ensures we have a quality environment for our students each and every day. That's how Duval delivers. I'd like to take this time to ask all of you to just take a moment, close your eyes, and think about what you've accomplished this year and why you're in this room. You've done amazing work. You've changed the trajectory and lives of the students you serve. And you've changed the trajectory and lives of the people of Jacksonville and this greater community. We are so excited to be a true partner in the renaissance that Jacksonville is moving through. And I look forward to more of these meetings, more of these opportunities. But today is about celebrating all of you. So we're going to be quiet now. We're going to ask our teams to spread out, ask the reporters to please talk to the schools, talk to the students, talk to the representatives who are here who are educators and SAC chairs and PTSA presidents, and speak to our community leaders that are in the back who run after-school programs and reading tutoring and I'm a Star Foundation and City Year. These are just some of the programs. Again, we would need a stadium to put everybody in to talk about how we got here. So thank you. Myself and the board will also be available. We'll stay. But please, spend some time with the schools because that's where the story is. The story, people will forget 99%. People will forget double-digit A-rated schools or schools doubling their grade. What they won't forget is the story of Antoine. They won't forget that story, and they won't forget the stories that surround this table, because they're the real impact of what we've done over the past year. Thank you for